What's going on, guys? Welcome to my kitchen and to a brand new video. In today's video, I wanna touch again on the differences between Kaspa and Bitcoin. Is Kaspa the new Bitcoin? This is something that a lot of people say on the internet, and I'm not even mad about it, but I don't think that all of the people that are very invested into Kaspa actually think that Kaspa is the next Bitcoin. They have a lot of differences, although they do present some similarities on the card. Don't get me wrong. First of all, both Kaspa and Bitcoin started with a fair launch without any pre-mine. It means that basically coins were not mined before and allocated to the team, allocated to advisor, VCs, insiders. Both Bitcoin and Kaspa started as the currency of the people without any companies behind them, without any venture capitalists basically looking to get short-term profits and dump on retail investors. As in projects like ICP or Jasmine, in which you see that the graph looks like this, going to fucking grave. Kaspa and Bitcoin, the graph looks like this because people believe in these projects. There's no allocation, it's fair launch. The fair launch is so fucking important. The team being disclosed. I say a lot of times that I don't care if your project has the best utility on the planet, like you can see that, like you can say about ICP, for instance, like on the card it sounds great. But listen, if majority of the tokens are allocated to advisor, insiders and team, etc., I can care less about what utility your coin brings to the real world, because there's actually no point. I'm not gonna get rich out of this. The team is gonna get rich. And also, we need to discuss this. There's a big difference in being a store of value and a currency, a digital currency that can actually be used by businesses and by people by sending each other money. Bitcoin was actually created by Satoshi Nakamoto with transactional value, right, as a digital currency. However, it basically presented a lot of problems in terms of scalability. As you probably know, the three pillars of blockchain and crypto are scalability, decentralization, and security. The trilemma. Kaspa is the first coin that you can find that actually solved the trilemma. On the one hand, Bitcoin did great in terms of security and decentralization. However, it fails when it comes to scalability, and that's why it's not a currency that can be used in the real world, because Bitcoin doesn't really have the transactional value that Satoshi Nakamoto intended it to be. However, Kaspa solves this. Transactions on Kaspa are super fast, super efficient, super cost effective. The things that you can't have on Bitcoin. But Bitcoin should instead be seen as a means of digital gold, as a store of value in which you can put your hard-earned money. They're gonna be safe and they're gonna grow over time. Although they're not gonna do 1000x, they will still grow over time. It's still revolutionary in the sense that you can store your money digitally, being completely decentralized and not in the hands of banks and whatever you want. While Bitcoin has a massive value of utility right there, it's not transactional currency in this very moment, which is what Kaspa is actually looking to be. And that's why, oh, but Kaspa is not as good as Bitcoin, or Kaspa will never be the next Bitcoin. It's not really looking to be the next Bitcoin. It's a completely different concept. Maybe it was the same concept when Bitcoin was created, but it actually fell apart from that concept a long time ago. But Kaspa is actually looking to build on this. And also what people don't know is Kaspa has been in the books for like 10 years or so, with Jonathan Sampolinsky actually working on this project years and years ago. Do you think that it was actually created out of thin air last year? Absolutely not. These people are actually very smart. They've been on there for years and years on end. So you're actually seeing the tip of the iceberg right here, but these people have actually such strong conviction on this project that they've actually gone all in to creating this currency for the people. That's massive and it can be overlooked. I think you need to ask yourself this. What are you in for? Why are you investing? Are you investing as a means of like safely storing your money and just leave it there, set it there and forget it? Or are you actually looking to create generational wealth and change your life for the better and maybe retire in a few years? You know, you can say that Bitcoin is safer. However, you're gonna probably get a 4 and a 5x. That's my honest price prediction. I think we're gonna go to $150K in the next bull run, but I don't think we're gonna go over the 200 grand. I find it very hard to believe. However, Kaspa We are at 6 cents right now, which we went like 20% overnight with the OKX listing. If you haven't seen my video, you can check it out. I uploaded it like a couple of days ago. But Kaspa can still go 100x from here, and even more. It could even go 150x and go to $9 or $10 in the next bull run, which is crazy to believe, because something that is still so safe, so decentralized, no allocation to the team, complete fair launch, no pre-mining, can still do 100, 150x. That is absolutely crazy, because if you only have like, say, 100k Kaspa, that is going to change your life. If you have 200, 300k, you are in for a lot of money, a lot of financial wealth and freedom. And also, I'm not telling you go all in Kaspa, don't have Bitcoin. I have both. Kaspa is a big majority of my portfolio. I would consider myself a Kaspa maxi, even though my portfolio is like 15 crypto. I do consider myself a Kaspa maxi because more than half of my portfolio is actually allocated to Kaspa. But still, I have a good percentage of my portfolio in Bitcoin because I strongly believe in what Bitcoin is and in what Bitcoin stands for. But I know that generational wealth for me is going to be created with my allocation in Kaspa. And if you want to see the exact allocation of my portfolio, receive all of my buy and sell alerts, join a fucking thriving community of honest and no bullshit crypto investors, you can join my Patreon, link is in the description. So that is the questions. Are you looking to change your life? You can be the kind of guy that bought Bitcoin when it was like 1 grand or 500 bucks, you know? It's still so fucking early. Who cares if Kaspa short term goes to 5, 6, 7, 10 cents, 20 cents? If you know that by the next bull run it's gonna go to 3, 4, 5 dollars, who cares about the price, your price of entry? Like, who cares if you do like a 90x or a 100x? Like, nobody gives a shit. You're still gonna be filthy rich and you're still gonna enjoy all of the money. So I think that you need to ask yourself these questions. Are you looking to change your life, and what action can you do today that will actually drastically change your life in the next couple of years? I think that I know my answers. Ask yourself the questions. This is just my opinion and what I'm doing with my life. I would invite you to reflect on yours right here. This is it for this video. I thank you so much for your continued support and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like if you found any value out of this. I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. I'm always looking forward to give back to my community and hear back your thoughts. So hit me up down below, join the Patreon, and as always, I will speak to you soon.